Well, hello, my dear subscription box addicts. Today I received my SmartArtBox for May, and I'm super psyched to open it up and see what's inside. I'm totally filled with curiosity and anticipation. Don't let me down. Okay. Let's do this. What is this? SmartArt. We have some dipping, some marbling. Oh, all right. I am too curious to read. Just have to dig right in and open everything up, and then I'll read. Okay, we have some gloves and sticks. And then we have a whole bunch of marabou inks. All right. Variety of colors. Let's see here. We have red, black, white, and then cherry red, lemon white, amethyst. Amethyst? Where's the amethyst?
I'm not seeing any amethyst.
Oh, the dark looking one is amethyst. I thought it was black. It's amethyst. Then we have, what's this? Tea? We have tea, green tea, papaya, strawberry pieces, natural flavors, organic compliant. So they sent me some Long Island strawberry tea. Okay. And then we have markers. Metallic markers. Well, I do like metallic markers, but I don't know how these will, maybe to add detailing after I'm all done with the inking, right? With the dipping. We have some black, gold, a silver, brass or something, brilliant gloss, and white. Metallic, oil-based. Hey, what else do we have here? We have some glass. Glass? Slightly scratched already. Two of them. These clear acrylic sheets are as transparent and as glass. Great for crafting projects, photo frames, invitations, prints, arts, resin, painting, and more. This month they are the perfect canvas to offer variety to your marbling art pieces. Glass. This is the glass. And then some black sheets. Looks like cardstock, black cardstock. That would be nice for the markers. Have some white ones. All right. Well, I'll take tea over crappy candy. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I don't see myself using these disposable gloves. They look huge. I have much better gloves. And here it shows you what to do. Step by step. You can marble on two sides, on both sides, to give it a more depth. You can get creative marbling jars, phone cases, old household items, sketchbook covers, even rocks. The possibilities are endless with this wonderful marbling system by Marabou. This month's weekly prompts: swirl, drip, splash, ripple. Let's do this. So this was definitely a very interesting and unique experience, the art of paper marbling, as I've never done this before. And in the little booklet that they provided us with, it gives us a little bit of information about the art of paper marbling, which was practiced in Japan as early as the 12th century. And the first form of Japanese marbling was called suminagashi. It consisted of delicately swirled patterns created from floating ink on the surface of water. Suminagashi became popular among the Japanese court, and many new techniques and uses were developed due to its growing popularity. And then this art expanded into Western Europe, England, France, Germany, Holland, Italy, and soon all around the globe. It even came to my door. You notice how I kept saying ink because I was expecting it to be ink, And this solvent-based paint did dry quite fast, and it said in our little step-by-step quick start guide that we have to work fast, otherwise they dry very quickly. And indeed, they dried very quickly. I found that I felt a little bit rushed while putting all the paints together and swirling just in time before the surface dries completely. So it took me a few tries to actually get this right. I have found that it's extremely addicting. This technique, I could not stop at just 1 or 2 or 3. I just had to keep going because of the speed with which you had to work. It felt like I was barely doing anything. I found that I had very little control over the swirls. Another thing that I would have preferred is for the paints to mix a little bit to create some different hues and some different nuances, but the paints did not mix at all with each other. The purple paint became very, very dark. When I put it on the black, it is very transparent, so it's completely invisible. You cannot see the purple ink, the purple paint. The only thing is that it provided a certain shine, a certain sheen to the piece. So here you can see that the second day after everything was dried, it was still a little bit tacky. But I went with the metallic markers and I wanted to add some details here and there to the pieces that I saw something in that kind of caught my eye, and they inspired me to bring out a certain element. In this case, in this particular picture, I saw a fish. It's a long stretch, I know, I've got a wild imagination, but I saw a little bit of a fish here and I just had to bring it out. I think I could have worked on this piece a little bit longer, but I just ran out of time. I was working on other ones that particular day and I set them aside, and I never picked them up to work some more. Maybe I'll add some more details to them. But overall, you know, I did what I could do. I think you can keep on working on these and keep adding things to them until they look exactly the way you like. Here, looking back, I wish that I made the teeth a little bit brighter, maybe with a little bit of that white, and I didn't even experiment with how the metallic markers blended together. It said that they're supposed to be blended. I did not experience any blending. If I worked on top of what I already put down, it was kind of taking it off rather than blending. And then I just kept experimenting and doing more things. This is all in the first day of experimentation. So these Marabou Easy Marble 6 colors, these are solvent-based paints. They're used with water to create a quick and elegant marble pattern on either flat surfaces or dimensional objects, and it adheres to paper, glass, plastic, metal, wax, wood, papier-mâché, polyester, polypropylene, smooth foam, and many other surfaces. I think, what does it not adhere to? It looks like it adheres to everything. And I was a little confused about that purple. I didn't look at the lid, so I thought it was black. Again, you cannot see the purple on the black. And when I added too many bright colors, then everything became overwhelmingly white. And I found it really difficult to find some sort of control over what is happening here. And maybe that's the beauty of paper marbling, that you have no control. I don't really know how that could be, but I think it's also a matter of practice and a matter of experience, really. In this case, they already started drying and the stick kept picking up the paint. Laying down the paper flat also was a little bit of a challenge sometimes. Everything came right on top of the paper, but this one came out pretty nicely. The colors are vibrant and clean, except for those 2 white spots that I didn't get any paint on. And for some reason I kept experimenting with the same colors. Also, I don't know, the colors could have been a little more fine-tuned to work with each other. I could not find a happy medium. I found that maybe white, purple and blue would go well together. Again, I bent that paper way too much, and yeah, I don't know. I definitely had a lot of fun doing it and seeing what happens, and obviously I didn't invest too many materials here in order to be totally disappointed. After all, it's just postcards. This could be a weird ghost-like figure or some sort of interesting artifact. For this one, I think I just went and I added literally all of the paints that I had just for fun to see what would happen, and this is a complete chaos, a complete circus. A circus it is. But then I was looking at it upside down and sideways and stuff, and I started seeing something in there. Maybe it started to look like a chicken or some sort of parrot or some sort of bird with its mouth open. So slowly I started to bring all of those things out and to define what I was seeing so that you may experience the chaos and insanity that lives inside my brain. It was definitely interesting, and I'm happy I had this experience. It's all a matter of adding and adding and adding, and the end result is something that you can almost recognize. In this one I thought I'd just go for a monochromatic scheme, color theme, and I worked pretty fast, and I'm pretty happy with what happened. I think this is more akin to what paper marbling is supposed to be. And you know, white and red, you can't go wrong with two colors. And then I started adding some details to this one as well. And then the second day, when it was all dry and ready to be painted on or drawn upon, I think I could have kept adding more definition and more details to it. I just kind of got bored of working with it, and I couldn't really capture that three-dimensionality that I was going for. But you know what, it's just a fun thing, and I did not dedicate too much effort and energy into it, so I'm pretty happy with what it is considering the amount of time that I gave it. It does make me feel hungry for a bigger project where I can spend a lot more time with my preferred mediums and create the effects that I'm going for with a lot more control. But it definitely is mesmerizing seeing all the swirly patterns and all the fun things happening, and the anticipation for what's about to happen. Now here I used that acrylic sheet and I double dipped, and in the light it looks pretty cool. It has a lot of depth to it, and I like the way this came out. Maybe put some sort of light source behind it. Might be cool. And I hope you enjoyed watching me open this SmartArtBox for May and all of the interesting projects that were created with it. And maybe you want to give SmartArtBox a try. There's a discount coupon down in the description, and let me know if you want me to open any other boxes. I might take another break for a while, but you let me know and I might keep going with one of them, who knows. In any case, I hope you have a wonderful day and keep creative and trust the flow, my friend.